Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Feminine Health and Wellness. I am your girl Dominique, and I am back at you with day two. Day two, we're going to be talking about give me 1 second, guys. Menopause, perimenopause, and menopause. We're going to be talking about menopause, healing, and herbal support. So, this is day two of our 3-day live series on menopause. Um, Yesterday, we was talking about, we was focusing on understanding menopause naturally on Friday. That's what we was talking about on Friday. So today we're going back with day two of menopause. Um, Herbs that support perimenopause and menopause. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Welcome in. And we're going to get started as soon as everybody get in the room. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Stay for a little while. We're going to be talking about an important topic, which is menopause and perimenopause. We're going to be talking about the herbs that you can use. We're going to be focusing on herbal wellness today on this particular topic. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. I have a person in the room. Thumbs up the live. I'm trying to wait till the rest of my wellness warriors come in the room, and we're going to get started. All right, welcome, guys. Welcome back. We're on day two series of menopause and premenopause. We're working on day two series. We started on Tea Time After Dark, which was Friday, and we started talking about menopause, healing, and herbal support. So today we're going to be talking about herbal support. And this is our second day series on this. I have 23 people in the room. Don't forget to thumb up the live. We're going to get started in a second. Go ahead and thumb up the live. Go ahead and tell me where you're from. Hello. When you come in the room, say hello. Thumb up the live. Hi. I will surely pray for you. What do you want me to pray for you for? 41, 30, 31. What is it that I should pray for you for? Let me know. And I will surely keep you in my prayers. What is it that you would like for me to pray for you for? Okay. So I have 10 people in the room. Please, thank you so much. Thank you. I have 10 people in the room. Please thumb up the live. I should have 10 thumbs up. We're going to get started, ladies. Don't leave because we're going to get started on our second day series of perimenopause and menopause. And if you was here on Tea Time After Dark on Friday, I just got some disturbing news about perimenopause, and it is some research studies showing that women are going into menopause much early as 35 years old. So please stay tuned, stay tapped in. Anytime that I get any kind of information, health wise, wellness wise, I always bring it to you guys. And stay here. Let's learn a little bit. If you are not in that age range of 35 until whatever perimenopause bring, then you might still want to stay, because if you are have someone that is in your life that is in that age range, you might want to learn a little bit about what they're going through and what they are experiencing, and maybe suggest a few different types of herbs that may help and assist them on this journey, right? On this journey. So don't forget to thumbs up the live. Thank you so much for the comments. 40, 41, 32, I will pray for you and your family. Blessing, peace, and love to you and everybody else on here. Um, we're going to get started. I can rat on guys for a long, long, long time. So stick with me, hang in here with me, and we're going to get started on this topic. I have had an amazing day, a pretty much relaxing day. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to thumbs up the channel. I have 18 wellness warriors in the room. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We are on a series of loving and learning and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to talk about our second day series and I'm going to get started. So welcome and thank you for joining me today. Over the next 3 days, we're going to be exploring perimenopause and menopause naturally, and then we're going to be understanding what happens to the body. We talked about that on Friday. What is happening to the body? Go back and look at that video on Friday for Tea Time After Dark. I did the first day series. Thank you so much for the hearts. I did the first day series on it on Friday. So go back and watch that. But this evening, we're going to be talking about understanding menopause naturally. What can we do naturally to help with our symptoms? So we are going to explore what's happening with our bodies. And I'm sorry, guys, about that. My phone ringing. Hopefully, it didn't mess up everything. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so what's happening with our bodies during perimenopause and menopause? We learned that hormonal changes can begin, like I said, in between those ages of 35 and 45. That's research. Research have came out and said that, hey, women are experiencing perimenopause at an earlier age. So I'm bringing this back to you guys. If you noticed, if you've been watching me for a while, I did a video on perimenopause and menopause and the symptoms that we go through as women. And so yesterday we talked about what is really happening to our bodies with menopause, and that not yesterday, but Friday. So today we're going to be talking about what can we do to soothe those symptoms. What can we do? We learned that hormone changes, they begin early as 35 years old, anywhere between 35 and 55 or 65 years old. It varies, guys, but I know research has said that it's starting at 35 now. So hormone changes begin years before perimenopause start. Officially, it shifts and affects everything from our mood to our sleep process to our energy level and our overall well-being. It affects every part of our life. This is a life-changing experience. It is a beautiful experience, just like childbirth and anything else. This is something that we are not going to be able to avoid, I should say. It is something natural that's going to happen. So can herbs help with perimenopause and menopausal symptoms? What does the research say? Which herbs are commonly used and how can they support us naturally doing this transition in our lives? Let's see. If you've been on this channel before, you know I drink lots and lots and lots of herbs. As you guys, if you know or if you do not know, I sell herbal supplements that helps women with perimenopausal and menopausal symptoms. I also have herbs that assist and help women with just regular home wound care. And I also help ladies that are having problems with conceiving. So if you're having problems with conceiving, I do have tea for that as well. And I also have tea that helps with perimenopause and menopausal symptoms. I sell them. If you check the link in my bio, all you have to do is click on that link. It's going to take you to my page, and you will be able to see the tea, the herbal teas that I mix up naturally with all of the herbs that is going to assist. And so some of the herbs that we're going to be talking about this evening is going to be some of the herbs that I use in um, my teas that I sell. Okay. So research is stating that many of these herbs, to better let's say studies is showing that many of these herbs are going to help and support women during the hot flashes, during the night, the sleep disturbances, the mood swings, fatigue, anxiety, and the hormonal fluctuations. Okay, it is important to remember that herbs do not stop menopause. So we have to understand that herbs are not to is not meant to stop the natural process of life. Um, Menopause is a natural state of life. Okay. So instead, what we're going to be doing and focusing on this channel is just herbs that can help support the body and improve um, make you comfortable doing this transition in your life. Okay. So one of the herbs that I'm going to be talking about is black cohosh. What is black cohosh? Black cohosh is one of the most researched herbs for menopause. Write that down, ladies. Write that down. It is one of the most researched herbs for menopause. So it has traditionally been used to reduce hot flashes, night sweats, okay, mood changes, and sleep disturbance. So let's talk about research. What does research say about this particular herb? So several research has been found that black cohosh have helped reduce the frequency and the intensity of hot flashes in some women, not all, in some women. Okay, so I do have a lot of herbs that we're going to be going through, so you might want to kind of write them down, guys. And I'm going to tell you the research base behind it, and I'm going to tell you how much you're going to be using per day if you choose to use that particular herb. But if you are clicking at the link in the bio, you can buy the herbs. You don't have to worry about these particular herbs. You can buy them from me. I can send them to you. And I have had several customers that I have helped along the way that is going through perimenopause and menopause symptoms. Okay. So many supplements provide what you're going to be doing, particularly, is taking about 20 to 40 milligrams per day of probably each one of these particular teas. So what you're going to do is just put the natural herb in your tea ball. You're going to steep it, drink it, one in the morning, one in the evening. That is for most of the herbs that I'm going to be talking about. So we're going to note. So an important note: women with liver conditions should, talk to their doctor, physician before taking black cohosh. Any of these herbs. I am a natural herbalist, and so I take all herbs. I have not had any kind of problems with taking any natural herbs. But I always tell people I am not a doctor. I am not a licensed doctor or anything like that. Always check with your healthcare provider. Okay. Herb number 2 is going to be red clove. Red clove contains a compound of isoflurane, if I'm saying it right. These plants combined have estrogen-like properties. Okay, so red clove. Research states that red clove helps with bone support, reduce hot flashes, and support cardiovascular health or wellness. So remember that most of the herbs that I'm going to be talking about, guys, is going to help with more than one thing. But I have learned that a lot of women have different symptoms. So when it comes to perimenopause and menopause, some women have bone aches, um, fatigue, lack of energy, um, some just aching body aches and different things like that. So, red clove may be one of the herbs that you may consider. So, research say that clinical studies have shown that modest improvement in hot flashes frequently amongst perimenopausal women by with taking this red clove. Right, so you're going to do it just like any other thing. Just like I tell you on this channel, you are able to drink teas, cold or hot. It just depends on what you choose. When it comes to the red clove do come in a capsule form, and you can abstract it. And you're going to take about 40 to 80 milligrams daily. Okay, so that is the red clove. So you want to take, guys, write this down so you can know what herb is for what, or you can come back and watch me. So I have 15 wellness warriors in the room. Welcome to Feminine Health and Wellness. We're talking about our second day episode of herbal wellness when it comes to perimenopause and menopause. Don't forget to thumb up the live. I have 13 wellness warriors in the room. Take a moment, guys, and thumb up the live. I should have 13 thumbs up. I should have 13 thumbs up. So get a sheet of paper out, guys. I am giving you some herbs that is going to help and aid you with perimenopause and menopausal symptoms. As the third one that we're going to be talking about is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. It's going to help the body with stress. So when you're going through menopause and perimenopause, sometimes your body is stressed. You're going through stress, right? Because your lack of sleep, insomnia, which is lack of sleep, fatigue, anxiety, your body is going to probably start, going through that stressful moment or whatever. Because I did go through a point in time, perimenopause. I'm still in perimenopausal, but before that I did have like a month of lack of sleep. Never had. This was like around 40, between 40 and 41. Remember, guys, the symptoms start long before you are officially diagnosed with perimenopause. Symptoms begin before. So I was going through that stage and phase where lack of sleep, poor sleep. I was sleepy. I couldn't stay asleep. I was having these horrible night sweats, and every time I had them, it would wake me up. I would have to take a shower, do my bed, change my sheets. That is how much I was sweating throughout the night. So many women in perimenopause and menopause struggle with stress, like I said, anxiety, fatigue, and poor sleep patterns. Ashwagandha is going to help relax with relaxation, better sleep quality, okay, mood balance, and stress management. So I am a witness to this. Ashwagandha is going to help you relax. Does it put you in a sleepy state? No, not necessarily. But I would tell anybody to take this particular herb at night before you go to bed, because everybody's body is different. It may relax you completely, but some people, it just kind of like mellow them out. So you just want to kind of be careful with that. So I would suggest that you would take this at nighttime. So research studies is saying that ashwagandha is going to help with lowering cortisol, right? If you've been watching my channel, I have talked about cortisol before. Cortisol, when you know your cortisol levels are high, you're going to start getting that too, around the waist. If you think, oh, I'm not stressed, oh, I'm not this, you're going to start getting that too around the waist within reason, because sometimes when you're going through perimenopause and menopause, hi, I saw you at, okay, and Must, hi, how are you? You saw me where? Welcome to the live. Where did you see me? Where is Lost Fun? Lost, I don't know. All right. So, um, ashwagandha, like I said, if you're having that tube around your waist, that is showing that your cortisol levels are high. The body primary stress hormone. Okay, cortisol levels are up. Thank you so much. Your levels are up. That is a clear sign that you're going to start getting that, that your waistline is going to start expanding and your stomach is going to start expanding. That's one sign that your cortisol levels are up. But when you're taking ashwagandha, it is going to reduce stress. So if you are even just not in menopause or perimenopause, guys, this is an herb that you could take if you're not man or woman, if you're not in perimenopause or menopause. This is one of those herbs that if you are having stubborn swelling or fat around the waist, it is a clear sign that your cortisol levels are up and you can take this particular herb. So it is suggested that you take about 300 to 600 milligrams per day of this herb. Now, ashwagandha do come in a pill or a pill form, or you can steep it as a raw herb tea. Okay. Our fourth herb that we're going to be talking about that's going to help with perimenopause and menopause pause is going to be what is this? It's going to be red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry leaf. Okay? Red raspberry leaf has traditionally been used for women wellness. So even if you're not going through perimenopause or menopause, it is just a wellness herb that women should use throughout their life cycle period. So the benefits of using the red raspberry. It's going to contain vitamins and minerals that your body needs to support overall reproductive health and wellness. So I would advise any lady or ladies to take red raspberry leaf at all stages of your life. It's going to help you with perimenopause, menopause. It's going to help you with reproduction. It's going to help you during your childbearing years. That red raspberry is going to help tone the uterus, keep it tight, keep it right, guys. It's going to do all of that. So while research is states that red raspberry tea has a big part in the wellness journey. Yes. Okay, so you're asking me is our suggested protein. So I will put the suggested protein grams. Of course. So I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes. So give me a chance, must the proteins and grams and stuff that we need. I will let you guys know at the end of the video about that. So I'm gonna finish up with the herbs and stuff that we need for this, and then I'll put it either in the description for you, or I will let you know at the end of this video. Okay. So about the grams of protein that we need, according to our body. Okay. It does have something to do with weight, but I'll give you the calculation in a minute. Okay. All right. So benefits. The benefits of red raspberry, like I said, it's going to help with the overall reproductive health and wellness of women. Okay. Um, Last one. What is the chamomile? Chamomile relaxes you. That is going to be our fifth herb. Chamomile is one of the most popular calming herb worldwide. You always hear chamomile tea. It's going to relax you. It's going to help you. It's going to assist you. Women often use chamomile tea for relaxation, sleep, digestive system, and stress. That is one of those herbs again that you do not have to be going through perimenopause or menopause to ingest. It comes in a tea or tea form, and 1 cup of chamomile tea before bed is a common wellness practice. Okay, you could drink that at any given time. Just drink it right before bed because it does make you extremely relaxed and extremely sleepy. If you are having insomnia of any kind, chamomile tea will be the go-to herb to use. So, one thing that I've learned on my wellness journeys is that herbs is not the magic pill. What I mean by that is we're going on this channel. I talk about health and wellness and all of that kind of stuff. They work best when combined with healthy habits like quality of sleep, proper hydration, nutritionist foods, movement, and stress management. So, this is not the be all, do all magic pill or herb that is going to do. You have to make sure that you are changing your lifestyle, your health habits, along with doing this menopausal stage or premenopausal stage. Exercise, ladies, I promise you the symptoms and everything during menopause and menopause help with exercise. Exercise and make you feel better. If you are aching during menopause or perimenopause, exercising and stretching will help reduce some of these symptoms. It will make you sleep better. It will relax your body even more. I'm not telling you guys just something. I am telling you what I know. So for me, herbs become a part of a large self-care routine rather than a quick fix. Okay, just keep that in mind. We're not here for the quick fix. We're not here for that. We're here, for the longevity of health and wellness. Yeah, so give me 1 second. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Okay. All right, so I had a wellness warrior to ask me a question. I'm going to go on and answer that question. I always try to keep my word, so I'm going to answer that question. And the question was about protein. Okay, so proteins. Uh, Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so generally, um, you're going to, when it comes to protein, how much protein should you take, or how much protein should for example, if you are 100, if you are 120 pounds, the minimum protein that you would take would be 43 to 55 milligrams, okay, per. If you are 150 pounds, you're going to be taking 54 to 68 grams of protein. This is the minimum. If you are 180 pounds, you're going to be doing 65 to 85 grams of protein. And if you are 200 pounds, you're going to be doing 75 to 91 grams of protein. One of my wellness warriors asked me this. I know it doesn't have anything to do with menopause, but I'm going to kind of combine it with menopause, and I'm going to show you how that works. So, 0.6 to 1 gram of proteins per body pound of weight. That's how you're going to measure it. That is how you're going to measure it. Let me say it again. 0.6 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That is how you're going to measure how much protein you're going to be ingesting on a daily basis. And then I kind of gave you the chart of what that looks like and all of that kind of stuff. So when it comes to menopause, so what is protein? This is all off my subject, but one of my wellness warriors, they asked me this, and I said I was going to answer it. So if you're looking at a protein, breakfast, 3 eggs, yogurt. Lunch, grilled chicken. Dinner, salmon. Okay, snack, nuts, and a protein shake. That's what I'm talking about when you're talking about protein. So you can get all that in there. So okay. So that is how you do it. That's how you calculate it. That's what you need when it comes to protein. Okay. So that was a quick fix on that. All right. So now let's get back to herbs. Okay. So have you ever used, that's my question. Have you ever used herbs? You might want to try something new, ladies. Have you ever used herbs to support perimenopause and menopause during this journey? If so, which herb helped you the most? If you do not want to go out and purchase these herbs and you just want me to kind of send what you need, send me hit me up. My email is in the description. You can email me at Elegant Creation, and I can do a one-on-one consult with you about what herbs that will be best for you for perimenopause and menopausal symptoms. I have had several customers that was very, very happy with their results. It does not take away all of the symptoms, but it does subside the symptoms. And I have had some customers that have been using it for a while, and they don't have any symptoms at all anymore. No hot flashes, no mood swings or anything like that. So just keep in mind, if you buy herbs from me, let me show you what it's going to look like. This is my brand. So some of you guys have purchased from me, but this is my brand. And this right here is called the Fixer. The Fixer is going to reduce heavy bleeding, reduce PMS symptoms, and it's also going to help with menopausal symptoms. So if you guys have purchased from me, you know what this is, you know what it looks like. And like I said, go click the link in my bio. You're going to see, all of the products that I sell when it comes to menopause. I do have men tea. So if your significant other, husband or otherwise, is having any kind of ED problems, I am here to help and assist as well. And I have herbs for men. It's called a stimulator, and it's going to help with any ED or preventing ED. Okay, it's going to help with stamina. It's going to help with blood flow. It's going to help with the herbs that I put in there. It's also going to boost the libido if you're having libido problems. Like I said, I have my email in the description. Reach out to me if you want a personal consult. I do customized teas that is going to help for men and women going through anything. So I have one that's called the Fixer. I have one that's called the the garden, the guardian, the fixer, the stimulator, and I have one that's called the cleanser. The cleanser is for ladies that have had ABs um, or miscarriages and different things like that. Like I said, those are not on my particular link. But if you want to reach out to me and email me or send me a chat, we can talk about that on a personal level. But I just want to thank you so much, Wellness Warriors. I want to thank you for joining me for day 2 of on perimenopause and menopause healing and herbal um, support series. All right. So today we've explored emotional, no, tomorrow, tomorrow, which I probably won't come back on, guys, until Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we're going to explore emotional healing, resting, feminine energy, and creating a peaceful wellness journey during this perimenopause and menopausal journey. Okay, so remember, um, this season in life is not the end of our story. It is a new chapter of wisdom growth and self recovery and self care. Be patient with yourself, ladies. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow for on Tuesday, I'm sorry, for episode 3. All right. And I just want to kind of take a moment and say this, guys. Healing happens one cup of tea, one deep breath, and one day at a time. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Feminine Health and Wellness. This is your girl, Dominique, and bye for now.